Hey guys, I'm back again, getting ready to talk to you about my latest adventure here on the Green Egg. Went out the other night with a buddy of mine to a place in Atlanta here called Ladybird, I believe is the name. And in Ladybird, they had smoked wings for an appetizer. So of course I tried them, loved them, said I would like to try to duplicate these here at the house. So what I've done is I asked them what kind of smoke they use, and it was a hickory and oak, which of course we know is the same oak or wood that they use in the Big Green Egg lump charcoal. But of course I wanted more smoke, so I went and got some oak and hickory wood. Found me a recipe to brine some chicken, and went from there. I hope you like what you see. I'll try to narrate the ingredients, try a little different format here this time, kind of do an intro and a conclusion to my video. Let's see how that works. It may look crazy, but hey, I'm trying some stuff. But again, this is just something that I tried at a restaurant, wanted to see if I can duplicate it at home. Found a Bobby Flay recipe that I tweaked for what I wanted, and I think it came out pretty good. So take a look, take a listen, take some pointers if there are any, and hope you enjoy. Talk to you guys soon. So let's start with our brine. It consists of a half a cup of sugar, half a cup of kosher salt, 2.5 quarts of water, and once that's boiled and all the sugars and salt has dissolved, we then add 4 cinnamon sticks, 2 habanero peppers, a bunch of thyme, allspice kernels, black peppercorn kernels, and once it's all cooled back down to room temperature, we pour it over our chicken. And here we have our chicken. It's been brining for 8 hours now. I've taken it out of the fridge after being in there from 12 o'clock to 8 o'clock this morning. And now we're going to pat it dry and let it dry out even more in the fridge for the next 4 to 6 hours. Now here's our chicken. It's patted dry, and we still have all the goodness that was in that brine. You see the 4 cinnamon sticks there, the bunch of thyme, the whole head of garlic that I cut in half, and the 2 habaneros, along with the allspice and the black peppercorns. This made for a good brine, I can't lie. There's a lot of flavor in this chicken. Alright, so I'm gonna dump this quicker than if I was doing a steak where I want to get up to 700 to 1,000 degrees. I'm only going to go up to 250, but I wanted a good start to the fire before I dumped all this. You see I have a lot of fuel in here. Hoping that doesn't catch, because I still have to add some hickory and oak wood. But I'm going to go ahead and dump this now, because again I only want to get up to 250 for these wings, and then what I'll be doing is cranking it up to about 300, between 300 and 350 towards the end to crisp up the skin, but I want to really get that hickory smoke in there. So let's see how we're doing. So that's a pretty good fire that started. Has a ways to go, but I can definitely work with that. I'm gonna see if I can get up to 250 before I go ahead and I'll be throwing on the hickory and the oak, and we're probably at 250 now, so just gonna see where we are and then go from there. But looking good start. Okay, and again, like I mentioned earlier, this was inspired by Ladybird, the restaurant here in Atlanta. Had some of the best wings ever the other night, and I asked them what kind of wood they use. They were smoked wings. They said oak and hickory, which you know is the lump charcoal for Big Green Egg already. Our hickory and oak chips, but these chunks of course won't be the charcoal, so they'll give out a lot more smoke. So I'm gonna have these on about an hour and a half to 2 hours at the max. So want to see if I can get as much smoke as possible. And like I said, guys, those wings the other night were delicious. So if I can duplicate that, hey, I'm ahead of the game there. But getting ready to drop a few of these in here. We're getting close to the 200 and some odd temperature, so I want to get the smoke on. I'll leave it going for about 10 minutes, and then the wings and the plate set and all that will go on. We're going to stabilize at 250 to 275, and from there we'll go ahead and put the wings on. Alright, so I put about 5 chunks of hickory and 5 chunks of the oak on the fire. I'm going to go ahead and put the plate setter on, put the grill on, and try to get the temperature to stabilize. And once we're at 250, I'm going to go ahead and throw on the wings. Okay, here I am adding the chicken to the grill. As you can see, I did add just a little dust of seasoning on the top. Just old school in me, I was fearful that the brine would not have enough seasoning, but again, I didn't want to overpower it with my own seasoning. So just sprinkle a little dust on the top. Didn't affect anything, really didn't need it, well, but looks good, right? And as you can see, I'm placing it on as the smoke is just starting to get going. Yeah, we're sitting at 250, hickory and oak wood. Those are some smoked wings right there. They're looking good. Okay, here we are at about the 1 hour mark, and gonna go ahead and give them a flip here. As you can see, the underside is not as dark as the top here. However, it's getting all smoke, no doubt about that. But I just wanted to go ahead and flip them and see if we get a little better color on the underside here. But looking good, 1 hour into the cook. And here we have our ingredients for the glaze. You see the red wine vinegar, orange juice, ginger, and what I could not find, I had to go look for, was that tamarind paste, the honey, of course the kosher salt, some sriracha, we have some canola oil, and lastly ketchup. Ketchup seems to have a lot to do with barbecue, right? But the tamarind paste and the honey were the basis for this glaze, along with the fresh ginger there. Good stuff. Alright guys, here we are at an hour and a half. They're looking good. Remember, these are brine for a good 8+ hours, probably about closer to 9 hours. But it's looking good to me. Gonna go ahead and pull them off. Looks like we got some skin, looks like we got some smoke. Skin looks a little crispy. I believe these are going to be some of the best wings I've ever made. Just my opinion. They look pretty good to me. What y'all say? Alright, time to go salsa. So here I am pouring the glaze over the finished wings. You can see the smoke coming off of that there. Just toss it around. Put it on display here. And move them around. They're looking pretty good. Nice and glistening there. And the last thing we need to do here is sprinkle over the scallions because, you know, looks good and also adds a little more flavor there that goes along with the wings and the glaze there. So trust me, we enjoyed these. Empty pan here. We enjoyed these a great amount. There were none left. Definitely a good recipe. All right, so as you can see, the wings came out great. Had a lot of smoke, a lot of flavor on the wings. One thing I will try next time is actually not brining. Once you brine, you actually get the more chewy of a skin. I like crispy skin. I'm sure if I reverse seared, cook those slow, remove the place setter, and then maybe crank the fire up, I could have gotten a crispier skin. But with all the smoke and everything, there's two things. If I lower the smoke next time, meaning less smoke, maybe not as much wood, I'll taste more of the brine. But this time you taste a lot of seasoning and you tasted a lot of smoke, along with the glaze that I put on. So I think next time, like I said, I think I have people come this weekend. Maybe I have this video up within a few days. But I think what I'm going to do is skip the brine, do the good seasoning, a good rub, do the smoke and the glaze, and see if I like that skin a little better, and see if I miss any flavor. Hey, barbecue is all about experimenting. This one came out pretty good. I definitely recommend anyone do it just like I showed you here in this video. But there are some things you may want to tweak. If you want to use a pecan wood or a peach wood or more of a fruity wood, I wanted a stronger wood flavor, which is why I stuck with the oak and the hickory, which is what I was told by the restaurant that I was trying to mimic here. So hey, it's barbecue, right? You do what you want, change it out, whatever tastes good to you. Like I said, I'm gonna have about 23 people here for the weekend. So I think what I'll be doing is again, just seasoning up a whole bunch of chicken. Probably gonna be like, I don't know, 20 pounds of chicken wings. I'm gonna season those up, smoke them just like I did this on the double rack, and see what we come up with. So hopefully that'll be my next video. Hope you enjoyed this one and the new format. I'm going to try to do intro and conclusions from now on. See if that works out. See if it makes a little more sense. I talk to you directly about the cook itself. Anyway, hope everyone's having a good day, and I hope you enjoyed my video. I'll see you on the next one. Thanks.